It's YallaHome. YallaHome.
With Anna Schofield.
And Big Cass.
It's past 95, 20 past 4. I was waiting for something else. To come. All right. So each day we are giving away here at Pulse 95 500 dirhams. We start giving you the riddle early doors so you can actually catch it throughout the day. You can definitely catch it here at YallaHome. And actually, if you keep listening to YallaHome, pretty much by about 5:05, Hass has more or less given you the answers. So this is the place to catch the riddle.
Oh, yeah. Only if I knew. Shout out to the Sharjah Chamber of Commerce and Industry. 500 dirham every single day, you guys. And the riddle is as follows. What's inside and outside gives you light but doesn't let you hide? What are we talking about? 4215, it's a lot and do. Would love to hear some of your answers, you guys. Someone just messaged the sun. Well, it's not inside and outside the universe. What are you talking about? I don't think it's the sun. But anyway, what gives you the light and but doesn't? What's inside and outside gives you light but doesn't let you hide? Now, the answers that we've been getting so far are between mirror, window, the sun. And one answer is, the sunlight. So, I don't know. It doesn't sunlight. What's inside and outside? I don't know. I have no idea. What is it today? Shout out to Monica. She works with us right here, and she's coming up with these old tough questions right here for you guys. You got to go and find out what's her Instagram handle and
Naga.
Go check with her because 4215, it's a lot and do. If you have any idea for that answer, get a chance to win 500 dirham cash. Winner will be announced today, 9:30 p.m. in the evening. Karaka.
All right, let's talk about Dr. Farida Al-Hossani.
Okay.
Hopefully that's the pronunciation of her name. The UAE health sector talking today about masks being crucial in preventing the spread of COVID-19. I think we all knew that anyway, but this is really interesting because she's come out and said children aged 3 and above must all wear face masks in public. And this has gone through to the authorities now. And they said medical grade masks offer the best protection, as we've all known for ages. And there was an online discussion basically about COVID-19 organised by the Ministry of Justice. And everyone was there, the public health centre, etc., etc. And they're quoted as saying children over the age of 3 should now wear face masks. Because I think it was, I don't know what age we were up to, but I know that young children didn't have to. So now I think they're going to enforce it. And basically they're saying, look, there's been such bad figures come over from places like Brazil where a lot of children have died. The statistic in Brazil between February and March is horrible. 852 of Brazil's children have been lost up to the age of 9, and that includes 518 babies under 1 year old. And some of this, obviously, you've got to look at the areas with mass poverty. It's one of the things that everyone's talking about. The poorer countries can't afford the vaccines. The poorer countries are suffering the most. It's all to do with poverty and nutrition, and is your immune system good? And you don't know who's going to get it, Hass, do you? Because you were quite early doors. You were there going, look, there's a fitness instructor in hospital. Do you remember the fitness instructor that went down? And then there was children went down, and you're going, it can attack anyone, and you're completely right. But I suppose with numbers like that, they're not taking any chances here, and so this is what they're saying.
Yeah, I mean, children were long thought to be unaffected by the virus, but figures tells a different story, like you just said. It doesn't know Muslim, Christian, child, adult. No. I think it's a virus. And initially this is what I thought about the school thing. And, it's just a problem. But the only problem that I have is like kids, it's not with the decision itself. It's just what they're going through this era. Because kids, they don't know that. I don't know how many kids are gonna keep their mask on and play. When you're going out, my kid is 10. Yes, he does put a mask on. He wants to put a mask on. He likes it.
Okay.
It's just
thank goodness he's not rejecting it.
Yeah, but at the beginning it was maybe tough. Maybe other parents would find that difficult. Maybe I know a couple of parents that are finding it difficult to keep a mask on their kid. It's that idea about like how to convince a kid. Yeah. But again, it's
bribery, guys. Bribery.
Could be.
Chocolate buttons. Let's go.
Could be.
Jelly beans. Marshmallows.
4215 it's lot, and do let us know what you guys think of this. Again, kids above the age of 3 mandatory to wear mask in the UAE. Quick reminder on the riddle situation. For a chance to win 500 dirham cash. What's inside and outside gives you light but doesn't let you hide? If you figure out the answer, please, first of all, let me know. And second of all, let us know. 4215 it's a lot, and do.
It's YallaHome
With Anna Schofield.
and Big House.
Here till 6 on Pulse 95. Nice having you with us. Already 25 to 5. All right, let's talk about this. And the majority of the comments should really come from you, Has, because you're currently on day 7 of Ramadan. And I saw this and thought how interesting, because I like writing. So for me, this would be something quite lovely. Apparently this year, journaling during the holy month more than ever has become really popular, and they think it helps promote self-reflection and spirituality. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't know. I think to each his or her own. I think for me, I don't know. Look at my son gives me spirituality. So for me, it's I don't know. I'm not a writer. I'm more like an Instagram guy. So for me, I'll go to that. Again, not judging anyone. A lot of people like writing. I'm not a big fan of writing. I reflect visually and vocally, more like writing. But again, having a journal to write something on is super dope. I think I have my energy in other things invested throughout the day. Like I'm still doing my buckle up interviews. I am reading a lot of Quran. I am spending time with the family. So for me, that's all reflection. But I mean, super dope, the fact that people can actually write what they think. And apparently the people who are actually offering this is actually people I know. They're called 5 Pillars, and it's a company based here in the UAE / New York. And 5 Pillars, obviously with the name, Islam is all about 5 pillars. And they have a Ramadan journal, and you can write in it all the things that you're feeling and stuff like, which can obviously super cool,
They also say that if you get this particular one, the one that they're talking about here, it can contain certain sections that track the 5 mandatory prayers and recommend supplications to recite and list good deeds for each day and things like that. Do you think that's something that you'd like, or actually you just like to go your own way and do your thing?
Yeah, again, I think it depends on each and everyone. Like, it's super cool to have something like that. Yeah, really cool. But I don't know how effective it will be for me personally, because I'm that weird guy always. So for me, it's always different. But it can work for other people, and it's really cool. Journaling alone by nature. I started my whole career with blogging. So you blog, you talk, you in this case you write, you self-reflect. I think it's
expression.
Yeah, super dope.
Ultimately?
Yeah. I mean, shout out to the guys. They've been active and they've been very vocal. I love what they stand for. 5 Pillars. They are definitely incredible in the community, and they're all about culture, Islam, and obviously we're in the blessed month of Ramadan. And if you feel like you can get a journal to write on and to remind you, then so be it. If you don't feel like it, then there's no one way. That's what I've been trying to say. There's no one way. I play a lot of basketball in Ramadan more than any other month. I don't know, because that's my reflection. So there's not right way. You gotta pray a lot. You gotta read the Quran a lot. You gotta be reflective. You gotta, if you're able to do good deeds, then cool. You gotta be able to feel with the less fortunate. That's what Ramadan is all about. Super cool. Yeah. But it's not only for Muslim people. Obviously, journaling is good for everybody.
Yeah, oh no, absolutely. It's cathartic and cleansing. Any form of expression is, and any form of sort of talking through your feelings and emotions. But it's just quite interesting that you're right, you do Instagram. Your expression is very much visual as well, your audio and visual. I'm trying to think how I would express myself. I suppose I'm just an audio girl. It's all about talking things through. That's what I like to do, like to communicate. But anyway, it's there if you want it. I'd be really interested to speak to someone if you like journaling through Ramadan, if you like seeing your journey in the written form. 4215, tell us about it. Love to hear it.
100%. Also reminding you on the quick riddle, obviously get a chance to win 500 dirham in cash. The winner will be announced tonight. The riddle is as follows. What's inside and outside gives you light but doesn't let you hide? 4215 Salat and Do. We got a new answer, which is knowledge. Shout out Munira and Mustafa. Knowledge. How? What's inside and out gives you light but doesn't let you hide? I don't know. Could be, actually. I don't know. Answer is electric bulb. Wow. Our people are very creative. Electric
I like
bulb.
that. You see, these are things that I thought and then thought, oh, maybe not. But I like that other people are thinking the
What's
same
inside
thing.
and outside gives you light
Yeah.
but doesn't let you hide. Wow. If you figure out the answer right now and you know the answer and you're sure of the answer, text your answer with your name to 4215 Etisalat and Do. 4215 Etisalat and Do. The winner will be announced at 9:30 in the evening. Karakas.
It's YallaHome
With Anna Schofield.
and Big Hass.
You noticed, Hass, that I'm gradually getting used to the new Ramadan liners. You impressed with me?
I am.
Look at him. He's like, yeah, whatever, Anna, whatever. Let's talk about the Oscars because it's bubbling under. It always happens this time of year and they start predicting who's going to win what, how and why and all the different things to go with it.
Yeah, obviously they're predicting right now Best Picture to go to Nomadland. And I think Netflix really changed a lot of things in that industry. Best Director going to Chloe Zhao for Nomadland. Best Actor prediction is Chadwick Boseman. And Best Actress goes to actually Frances McDormand. I like her. She's really cool.
Do you? Which one? Show me.
That's Frances.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, it's a lot of Nomadland kind of prediction. Best Supporting Actress goes to Olivia Colman, and she was.
That's for The Crown, surely.
Is it? I'm not sure. Is
No,
it?
maybe not, because isn't it the Oscars is movies, isn't it? It can't be series, and The Crown was a series. It's quite interesting because they're talking about Netflix, and they're saying Netflix as a company have struggled to be treated as equals by the Oscars, but because cinemas have been completely incapacitated for the past year, the streaming sites are actually riding in and managing to clear up because, of course, it's all been streamed right to our homes. Amazing.
There's a conspiracy theorist. He said that this whole pandemic came from within, like the streaming services.
No.
It's also obviously a conspiracy theory. It's not right, but anyway, it's interesting how it is.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, because a lot of people, obviously, there was a lot of theories. One theory was like the people who have, the hand sanitizers came up with it because they obviously quadrupled
their sales.
But when is it happening though? Like I think is it later this month?
Yeah. It must be coming because they've been rumbling about it for ages. Right, hang on, I'm going to try and find. I've got to the lists. When is it?
Yeah.
Look at us. This is riveting radio, don't you think?
It is.
While
I think
we both
incredible.
read silently.
They're taking April 26th. Okay. April 26th, 4 a.m. GMT timing. Obviously, I'm pretty sure it's going to be streamed somewhere. It is the 93rd Academy Awards. Oscars, a big deal for a lot of people. But yeah, those are the predictions. If you have any prediction, what else did we didn't cover? We spoke about Best Director, Best Supporting Actress. The one people are predicting is Olivia Colman from The Father. Best Actor, people are predicting obviously Chadwick Boseman from Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. With him there is Riz Ahmed, who I really hope he wins. Anthony Hopkins for The Father. Gary Oldman, Stephen Yeun. Best Picture, we got Promising Young Women. I haven't seen that.
That's supposed to be amazing. Yeah.
Minari, The Trial of Chicago 7, Mank, Judas and the Black Messiah, The Father, Sound of Metal, and Nomadland. Those are the people. Those are the pictures, obviously, for Best Picture. We're with you guys until 6 p.m. Get a chance to win 500 dirhams. All you got to do is guess that riddle. What's inside and outside gives you light but doesn't let you hide?
It's YallaHome
With Anna Schofield.
and Big Hass.
Pulse 95 Radio, YallaHome, Big Hass and Anna Schofield. Okay, Anna, check this out. There is actually a Dubai Sharjah traffic statistics that actually says that it has eased since COVID-19 pandemic began.
Has it really?
That's what they're saying. The traffic on roads between Dubai and Sharjah, which used to be, of course, bumper to bumper, have actually eased significantly since the COVID-19 pandemic began in the UAE. Traffic and road safety experts survey are saying, based on several studies conducted by local, campaign groups, they're saying that now several roads that connects both Emirates reported a drastic drop in traffic jams since April 2020. I don't know what you think about that.
Well, yes, I would say that this year has not been as busy as 2 other years. I mean, I don't know the whole of the way, but certainly the Sharjah side, I felt has been a lot lighter, actually. I have.
They're saying the statistics of actually direct correlation with the government investment in the infrastructure. Of course, these are soft factors, but they've found that people generally enjoy driving in the city. I don't know. They're saying that more people are also enjoying their drive because only 12% of the people who got surveyed strongly disagreed with the statement as well. I don't know. I don't know how is it easy on the. I think it's. I don't know. I don't really.
Not as many people are working in offices. Remember that. So there's not as many people on the roads generally. There's a lot of working from home, and that has depleted the cars on the roads. I mean, there's still the whole links from the capital down through Dubai and then out to Sharjah. Actually, that whole stretch is very very busy. People do commute, but if you think about what's gone on with the pandemic, we're choosing not to. Yeah,
I mean, during the traffic jams, they're saying that 1.5 hour commute has now been reduced to only 45 minutes.
Right.
In 2019, they're saying it took one passenger or one person 45 minutes to find a parking in areas like Dira, the Internet City, or Dubai Media City. Now there's always parking in these areas. Well, some people. It's interesting. I think it has to do with the infrastructure. The reason why I bring this up, I think it's important to talk about what the UAE was able to do when it comes to the infrastructure of the. I don't know how to say Murur system, the traffic system over here.
And lots of new roads have opened up as well.
In the UAE, which is really incredible. With you guys until 6 p.m.
It's YallaHome.
With Anna Schofield
And Big Hass.
5:30 on the 7th day of Ramadan. Ramadan Kareem to everyone. We're here live through till 6.
Okay, so there's this list that is on the national in terms of like some celebrities who happen to be Muslim. We're just gonna run through them because it's interesting how obviously Islam and hip hop has a lot of correlation as well. I've spoken about that personally. And it's amazing. Maybe one day we'll bring it here. But the list has Muhammad Ali on it, of course. May his soul rest in peace. Got Rami Youssef. He's an Egyptian-American actor. I think people know. Well, maybe people didn't know that Bella Hadid is Muslim. Dave Chappelle, of course, reverted to Islam. Akon is Muslim. Ibtihaj Muhammad, who we've hosted on Pulse 95. Jermaine Jackson, Michael's brother. Halima Aden, she's a American Somali model. She's also she's a hijabi supermodel. Right. DJ Khaled, of course. Mike Tyson. Shaquille O'Neal, he should be on this list. Asif Mandev. Shaq is here, which is incredible. Ice Cube, Lupe Fiasco, and SZA. Now, what's incredible about SZA is obviously she's a Grammy-nominated singer-songwriter. She actually revealed on TikTok a couple of days ago that she was afraid to wear her hijab following 9/11. And in New York, growing up obviously in that area, right. When 9/11 happened, she felt afraid because she was bullied by her peers and stuff like that. Wow. So it was tough for her. But then she said that when she's performing in places like Malaysia and Indonesia years later, she said that she wore her hijab uncovered and people didn't judge, which is interesting as well. She did say, I stopped covering after 9/11 because I was too scared. This was like elementary school, middle school. I regret so much like being afraid or caring what people said about me. That's what she said. And I think if there's one message here is like never care what people say. But sadly we live in a world where people would judge, and if you'd wear the hijab, and with everything that's going on right now, I think it's ignorant for you to decide.
And if it has repercussions, and
if you wear the hijab that you're like you're oppressed, or you represent, hijab is part of who you are. And I just it's interesting. So these are some of the names. Obviously the that are Muslim and follow Islam, and it's an interesting topic that I find interesting in terms of how hip hop specifically is related to Islam. A lot of hip hop back in the day used a lot of Islamic terminologies, and Islam and hip hop are actually very well connected.
Wow.
But yeah, that's for another time, inshallah. Right now, I'll remind you of the riddle that we're having for you guys. 500 dirham cash, and the riddle is: what's inside and outside gives you light but doesn't let you hide? I tried Googling, couldn't find it. So I don't know. Monica's really coming up with these things. It's not fair that she's coming up with these things.
She's
So
good
Monica,
at it.
if you're listening, yeah, but it's like, give us something Googleable. This is not Googleable.
That's the whole point.
Yeah.
Can't Google it.
Yeah, no Google. What's inside and outside gives you light but doesn't let you hide? If you know the answer, you text the answer to 4215 Itisalat and do. Shout out to Sharjah Chamber of Commerce and Industry for providing that 500 dirham. The winner will be announced tonight, 9:30, every single day in the evening. Karak. We're going to be right back. It is 5:35. Yalla, 1 hour and 10 more minutes, you guys. Hang in there.
If you liked this episode of YallaHome, drop a like and subscribe.
95.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram for all our daily updates and top stories.